It's never me.
Good for everybody.
I was counting on Gabe.
What?
I don't know. Just counting on you in general, you know.
Just don't randomly do stuff.
You know, even the best fall down sometimes. I heard.
Shh.
Fuck is that a 90s? It's gotta be.
No, that's like I'm pretty sure it's like 2000. Is that Train?
Is that the same band that sings that one song about like
Three Eye Vine?
No. I think you're right, it's 2000s. The Aughts.
Ugh.
I can't think of it. Oh, it's sick.
Even the
I know it's gonna be the same band that sings this one song.
even the
turn this car around. What's that song called?
Howie Day is the name of the band.
Oh, maybe it's not. Sounds very similar.
Never heard of them.
Howie.
Obviously, they made one shitty song and went away.
Howie Day.
All right.
Excuse me.
One more day.
Why'd you say? Oh, did we just say the same thing?
I think so.
That was awesome. Fucking 2-part harmony here. You about to jump in?
No.
3-part now.
No.
Okay. Too much.
Yeah.
Too much too soon.
Damn it, Justin, we just did it again.
It wasn't us again. It was all of us.
Gabe was just thinking it. I felt it.
Yeah. He was actually the one supplying us with a thought.
Yes.
Telekinesis land.
This is we're spending too much time together, guys.
We're finishing each other's sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
I just got my head from laughing. Oh my god, this is very disturbing. I don't want to talk anymore.
The rest of the podcast is us not talking.
I just did that to fucking fool around.
Worst episode ever.
I'm just gonna before I go to work tomorrow, I'm just gonna press record and leave. It's just just post that as the show.
Heard like crazy dog noises
Yeah.
and shit.
That's our show for the week.
That's pretty much it.
Oh shit!
Oh.
All right, should we officially start the podcast now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm sorry. 1 second here.
That's all right. Take a sip.
Oh. It's the prepared silence that gets to me. I usually start laughing.
You were doing so good. You went like 8 months without doing it.
It's happening again.
It's going back.
It's like I'm getting my stutter back.
Oh jeez.
Fuck.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 172 of the GenGaming podcast. I'm your host, as always. Yeah, what?
Back here.
As always.
As
On
always.
the space station.
It's just me, and then there's 2 people you might hear talking periodically in the background. Just ignore them. God damn it, Justin.
Shit.
I'm blaming you for this.
I think an hour of this would be great.
No, I don't know. Maybe it could be. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 172 of the GenGaming podcast. I am your host, as always. God damn it, Justin. I was doing so well, and then you turned your head. Just don't move, please. Just stay.
I'm sorry, I'm not moving at all this time.
Stay
I'm
100%
off from my
still.
place.
Right, thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 1. Fucking damn it.
I'm gonna lay at it again.
Oh, God.
Oh man, I feel like I'm losing all my blood.
Okay.
It hurts.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 172 of the GenGaming podcast. I'm your host, as always. I am Tyler, and joining me, we have the regular cast of crew. Of crew. Fucking me, man. Really? I'm done.
That's a good one. I liked it.
Fucking your knee, what?
Cast of crew?
I like cast of crew. It's like cream of mushroom or something.
Cream of mushroom.
Cream of mushroom soup.
Cast
on
of
your fucking
crew.
knee.
I like it.
Oh,
I like that. We have the cast of crew.
we got the cast of crew here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 172 of the GenGaming podcast. I'm your host, as always. I am Tyler, and joining me, we have the cream of mushrooms. We have we have Justin.
Yo,
What's up, buddy? What's up, cream?
Cream, get the money.
No, really, y'all.
Copyright claim.
I'm just gonna sing.
So, one thing. You guys have a song you listen to that you like in a weird way, but it makes you kind of cringe because you're thinking about other people hearing it from your car, and like it's like, oh man, but you kind of want to turn up louder because they're hearing it.
Yes.
Me too.
On occasion.
Most of Kanye West's music.
That's awesome. I found mine today, at least one of them. It's a Rob Zombie song called
Blacktop
Two Lane
Roller?
Blacktop.
Yes!
It's so cheesy, but like I love it in some weird way.
Drive in, blacktop rolling.
Like I was driving downtown, dude, and like
Come
everyone's
on,
looking at me.
baby. Let's go.
Everyone was looking at me angrily,
You're
like
listening to Rob
business
Zombie.
people and like everybody. And it was just like, yeah. I kind of like looked away. I was like, I turned back and like this. I kind of gave him a smile. I was like, yeah, this does suck, but it's awesome.
Need
That's
to
where you
underground.
turn it up louder and extend each middle finger on every single one of your hands, and then you say, I don't give a
so many of
fuck."
them.
You just put your hand on. Drive in, drive in.
It's so bad because the music cuts out. All you hear is Rob Zombie going,
Turn it up, turn it up. I would like a remake of that with Chris Cornell doing it. It'd be
I
the
don't know
same
who
exact
that
song.
is, but I would like to hear it.
The lead singer of Creed.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's Scott Stapp. I mean Scott Stapp. Wait, no, Chris Cornell.
So
I don't.
bad.
I keep they're the same person.
Oh, God.
What's
That's
up?
all for me.
Sorry. It's all right. All right. Well, joining
That
us,
song, though. Holy shit.
we have Mushroom. We have Gable, Jack of Hearts. What's up, buddy?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing just peachy keen, dude. But other than the work week going pretty interestingly. It got switched over to another department, and I'm working like another little thing. I'm not I'm just like going from houseware to working hardware stuff, so I got to relearn a lot of the pricing things. It's been kind of an adjustment, though, and it's a lot less stressful, which is good. It's good and stuff. My like weekly goals and stuff are a little bit lower, but at the same time, man, I'm just excited to be out of that monotonous stuff right now, and
Something new.
yeah, man, always something new. It's just interesting, kind of exciting, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad that I'm not going to be doing it tomorrow. Even though there was like, okay, hey, you can actually go and work an extra day if you want to. Like, no, not on my Saturday, no.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, not much has been happening on my front. How about you, Tyler?
Doing all right. I think I had my first real panic attack yesterday at work. That was fun. I literally had to lay on my manager's floor for about 3 minutes to recuperate. It was the only thing I knew. I didn't know what to do. You know, like, you ever had that moment where, like, you feel like your brain just, like, rebooted like a computer sometimes?
Yep.
Happens to me like 5 times a day
Oh, okay.
when I'm going to the bathroom. I don't know why. Go ahead.
Because you usually wipe your ass before you poop. Is that why?
Yes.
Okay, figured. Yeah.
That way he has to chase down his girl, like his little girl or something out from the room. And stuff like that. It's gonna disturb me.
What the fuck is going on? This is a weird show.
It's getting weirder all the
It's getting a
time.
little weirder as we go. Rob Zombie's already happened.
No,
Cream of mushroom.
poop over there. No.
I don't know what's going on anymore. Yeah.
You were laying on the floor.
I was laying on the floor, yes. And I didn't know what else to do. It was the only thing that made me feel better. I was just laying on this disgusting wooden floor that probably hasn't been, like,
It
mopped.
wasn't cold, was it?
No, it was very warm, and it probably hasn't been
Ugh.
cleaned in like 6 months. So it was pretty gross.
It wasn't in the bathroom.
No.
That's good.
Thank God. That'd be really
Oh,
gross.
thank God, dude.
Pink eye. No, but it's getting towards the busy season now for us.
Uh-huh.
And we made a list of like all the shit we have to do. And it's just like it's a lot of shit. And it's just like, I didn't know what else to do at that. Once we made the list, I looked at the list and I'm like, okay, I'm going to just lay here for a few minutes. That's what I did. I felt better, a little bit better afterwards. Not much, but it helped, I guess. But other than that, I'm doing okay. Having a slight mental breakdown just thinking about it. But not going to worry about that because we are doing my favorite things of the week. Podcasting.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about things I love. Blacktop rolling.
No.
Welcome to the Rob Zombie podcast. So that's going to be fun. We're going to talk about everything Rob Zombie all the time. No, talk about video games.
Kick boots and Ultra Live.
Yes. And before we jump into what we've been playing, I want to get a few things out of the way. First off, I want to mention 4 weeks out. I think there's 4 weeks before it happens. Extra Life. I believe 28 days away from recording. It's Friday night.
Oh yeah.
So I think we are 28 days out. 29. Yep. November 5th. If you guys are interested in donating or signing up for it, it is extra-life.org. If you guys want to donate to us, though, go to the extra-life.org, search Talking Ship. It is a group, and you'll find our names in there. I'm Tyler Courtney. We have Gabe Bagno. We are in there, so donate to us if you like, or join the group, or just join in general, or tell some friends. My personal goal is $500 this year. I think I talked about on the show before. $500. I get a tattoo on my left arm.
Okay, I'm glad you specified.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm picking the spot.
Oh man.
No.
You're up for 1,000. Can someone else pick the spot?
With prior approval.
Oh, okay. Okay. 500 it is.
Yeah. So if I get the 500 this year, I'm at 200 right now. I personally donated the $200 myself. So yeah, if people want to donate to that, greatly appreciate it. If not, just tell some friends. It's a cool thing. I don't even care how much money I earn. I just want more money, more better.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I hope you are able to get the tattoo.
Me too.
I think that'd be really cool.
I love it. It's I
prefer it on the face, but the left
like
arm
Mike
is
Tyson?
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. No,
but I understand why you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no. I don't think I said, but I'm getting a tattoo of the Extra Life logo on my arm. It's like a controller with wings.
Has a halo?
Halo. Yep.
Yeah.
That is the plan. Blue, more than likely. Makes sense, I think. So that is the plan. If I get to that goal, I've never got 500. I think last year was my record, and I got like 375, 300 something. So I'd like to get 500 this year. Like I said, already at 200. But also Gabe, he's doing it as well.
Oh yeah, man. I am currently trying to raise close to about $300. My children's hospital of choice is Seattle Children's Hospital, which I will be helping out once again for the 4th year in a row. Kind of surprising to me that I've been doing this since 2013, but man, I gotta say, I don't have anything else like really planned in mind. I mean, the whole Extra Live day in of itself, I am just kind of, it's kind of a blur of what I exactly want to do, what I want to play, what I want to, I still got that part to try to plan out, but I am really excited because I'm trying to, like I said, I need to raise around $300. I hit my goal last year and I had to increase it, which that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. But yeah, I'm starting to make things more aware to my coworkers, everybody else around me and my family and stuff. They expect me to do this now every year, which is it's fun. It's fun just to help out like once a year and stuff. I actually requested that week off of work just to recover.
It's cool to me that they're realizing that's a part of you now.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
It's like part of your personality, your character.
That's the thing. And now I just look forward to this every year because not only am I helping kids and stuff like that, I'm just going forth and just playing what I want to play, just to help people out, and that's just awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And if you're not aware,
no greater feeling.
Yeah. And if you're not aware what this is, Extra Life is once a year on a Saturday. A bunch of people get together, and or not together, but a bunch of people play video games for 24 straight hours. Not video games or tabletop games, whatever. Play games for 24 hours. This year, we are doing for 25 straight hours because of daylight savings time.
Yep.
So yeah, usually starts about 8 o'clock your time in the morning, and you just go till, I guess we'll go to 8 o'clock the Sunday morning. Go ahead.
So it's Saturday.
Yep.
I'm doing this with you guys.
Awesome.
I'll at least be there. I mean,
Yeah.
I want to.
Okay.
Yeah, you joined in last year, late.
Yeah,
Game
right. I
Game
got off
work.
work.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was
You
so
guys
funny
towards the
last
end
year.
of the-
Like the last 3 or
the
4 hours.
slope, Yeah.
It was
a nice
the last
little
3 or
boost.
4 hours.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. I think it was like about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning or something. Justin pops on randomly, and like Tyler and I were just dead.
Yeah.
We're just almost absolutely dead. I
I'm
just
like, hey,
played through
guys.
Jake's
Limbo.
still in the party, but he fell asleep hours ago.
Yeah, Jake was still at the party.
Oh, yeah, I heard
he
him
fucking fell
snoring and
asleep.
Yeah.
That was I'm gonna see if he's all right, but I can't do anything. I'm like 3 streets away.
Yeah.
Jake,
I roll him over. I'm
are
like,
you
I hope
there?
he's on his side.
I hope he's on his side. He
Yeah,
didn't
throw up.
shriek, but
Yeah.
that'd be funny.
Yeah. But yeah, check that out. I'm the money I earn is going to the Iowa City Children's Hospital. So yeah, like,
Great hospital.
yep, share, donate, yep. I've seen it a couple times. It's a pretty cool hospital.
Yeah, I've been there.
So yeah. Next thing up, I also want to thank Talking Ship. They gave us a nice shout out on their latest podcast this week. So if you guys are here because of Talking Ship, let us know. Tell them, whatever. It'd be great. If you're here for them, or you heard about from them, thanks for checking us out, and I hope you guys like the show.
I'm kind of a newcomer, thanks to Tyler and Gabe.
Yeah.
I think they're awesome and like unique. I like listening to them. So yeah, definitely check them out.
Yeah.
They talk about all kinds of stuff.
Yes.
You can tell they're really good friends, which is nice.
Yeah.
So
So thank you guys from Talking Ship for the shout out and potentially new listeners. And I also want to thank people for September being by far our biggest month as far as downloads go. We had a big, huge jump in downloads from.
it's fantastic.
Yep, 4 of the last
Thank you.
5 months have been. We have broken the previous record for downloads in a month. So that's awesome. Appreciate it. Hopefully that continues on. But yeah, thank you guys for all the new downloads, listeners. We got some from outside of the United States now, which is pretty cool. A lot more than usually. We used to have like a couple.
You say the most come from North Korea?
Yeah. Actually, Korea was actually our biggest out of United States, our non-North American download for a long time. Now it's not the case. Now France and London are our 2 biggest.
Yay!
Yep. So Korea, we still get a couple from them. But
South or North?
it doesn't actually tell you. It just tells you Korea.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
good. That's
It's
interesting.
something. It
That'd
tells
be
you.
cool if it's like North somehow.
We're big. Kim Jong Un's a big fan.
Oh, that's weird.
He actually, his speeches are actually just our
Change
podcast.
history. No.
People
His
don't know that.
speeches are
People just assume my voice is Kim Jong Un. It's kind of concerning.
He means well.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But no, thanks guys for the new. Thank you for listening. Tell some friends. Leave some reviews. Be great. But let's jump into the shit.
The shit.
The shit. The reason you're here. I hope. What we've been playing in news. So we're gonna start off like we normally do with some with what we've been playing this past week. I'm gonna start with Gables.
Hey, yes. You know, gaming for the better part of this week has been sort of light. I mean, it's better than last week, where I just didn't have anything really relevant to talk about at all. But I just did play a little bit of Kirby Planet Robobot. You know, I just played like a couple of levels on World 4. The game's still fun. I mean, the game is really like creative in terms of how you need to find little cubes and stuff for the course and stuff. But for the life of me, I am stuck in the part where I need to try to find this one cube that's missing, and I have to try to clear up. I think I have to clear up these toxic like clouds in order to find the last one of that stage. And it's kind of weird because I think that I need to get like a specific type of power up to do so, but yeah, other than that, dude, it's like it's just got me stumped. I may look up something like this weekend, who knows? But you know, in terms of
parts like that,
yeah,
when I played it, like where it's like there's like one little spot where you can get the right power up to do something. That's actually one of my irritations with that game. I'm not sure if I mentioned it.
Well, that's just kind of like the normal thing with Kirby games in general, Justin. I mean, it dates all the way back for like Kirby's Adventure as well, where you definitely need like a specific type of power-up or a specific type of item to find hidden secrets or do whatever. It's relatively normal. I mean, it could be a really annoying like thing to have to try to go back and replay a level just because you didn't have a specific ability or you messed it up or whatsoever, but that's actually a lot of the fun, the trial and error process of the game. But, yeah, another thing I can remember, like, playing, I did try to play a little bit more of, like, Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy, but that was, like, just randomly during my breaks. It's just so funny when I'm sitting with my coworkers. A lot of them are like, just like me, you know, we like playing games, we like anime, we like different type of stuff, and whenever I start playing it and stuff, I can just hear them, like, humming a little bit of the tune, just they're, like, eating their lunch or something like that. It's funny. But, oh boy, it was just funny when, like, I'm just, like, playing some of the music and just doing some of the themes here from Final Fantasy VI or Final Fantasy VII, and it's like, what are you playing? It's like, I'm playing this music game, you know, just do this stuff. And what's hilarious is, like, whenever I'm playing my old NES games on my 3DS, and, like, they're just, it's like, what is that game? Is that a Kirby game? It's like, no, that's Ninja Gaiden. But it's just the fact that these coworkers of mine, they're actually pretty awesome, and, like, they love their games, they love a lot of different varieties of stuff, but they are, honestly. Some of them are younger than I am, but there are some, like, around my age level. Like, I have a coworker, she's, like, about 27, 28 or something like that, and a big Doctor Who fan and stuff.
Can you give her my number, please?
Actually, I'm just kind of surprised, like, how many of my coworkers actually like Doctor Who.
If I send you a dick pic of mine, can you give that to her?
No.
Okay.
if it's just gonna be you inside of a casually, like, position next to a freaking cutout of a TARDIS with your dick hanging out somewhere, no.
It's my dick in a TARDIS.
Is that my dick or the TARDIS?
What is a TARDIS?
It's the phone booth he's at.
It's the phone booth.
Yeah.
Oh,
you just see Tyler's dick just, like, casually, like, painted to be like a phone booth.
Is it all human in there?
It's bigger than.
Is there like a handprint going down?
It's bigger on the inside.
It's bigger on the inside. Dang it, Jack. Dang it, Gables. I called you Jake. I'm sorry.
You call me Jake too. Anyway, but
bigger on the inside.
As you know, as far as, like, actual playing games on my console is concerned, it's like I haven't really been in the mood to play anything, like, big. I've been going forth, and I think I've told you guys before we started recording, I've been going to GameStop the past couple of paychecks because I really want to try to find a good, like, a new game or a good game. I check all around. I don't find shit. You know, and that's the same thing that happened to me today, and I'm just like, man, I really feel like I need to play something different. So, here's something that kind of led to today here, where I went to Walmart, I decided to drop the layaway from my laptop that I was going to do, and instead, I actually have an Xbox One S on layaway.
Oh, cool.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
I want to play Forza Horizon 3. I want to play Gears of War 4. I want to play Quantum Break. And also, I want to replay a lot of the backwards compatible games in from, you know, the system's perspective, like Lost Odyssey, Stick of Truth, Red Dead Redemption. I want to play those games now. You know, it's really weird, because that's just the thing, man. It's really weird whenever you're trying to play a game on your consoles or whatsoever, and all of a sudden, you just don't feel like playing shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like you're either burnt out or you're really bored. But that's the same thing with me. I went through, I tried, like, playing stuff. I tried looking intently. What games do I want to play on my PS4? I got a stack of PS4 games, but it's like, I don't really feel like I'm in the mood to play shit.
I go through that every summer. Because I get, like, I fall behind some games. I'm like, get that pile of shame going. It's like, I'm going to knock my pile of shame. Then you start playing, and you're just like, I don't really like that one. Delete that.
Why am I doing it?
What?
Like, why am I doing it?
Yeah.
Like, you kind of feel
like, these are games you want to play at the time. You might have bombed at the time. Or
yeah.
I get it. Do you think you'll have your Xbox before Extra Life?
I'm hoping so.
Okay.
Because if I get my...
I think you will.
Because if I get my 1S... along with, like, a game or something like that, around the time of Extra Life, oh my god. Yeah, that'd be nice.
I'm thinking Gears 4 Extra Life, maybe?
Maybe. I hope so. That would be excellent.
Yeah, I had fun playing Borderlands with you and Jake last year during Extra Life. So good co-op
Yeah, that's
game.
right.
During Extra Life would be good
Yeah.
for a good chunk of time. It'd be a good middle of the night game, like 2 in the morning.
You know, it'd be really hilarious and stuff is like if Jake actually gets a PS4 Slim or something like that to try it because he sold off his Xbox One, right? In order to try to get things like a PS4 Slim or something. If we do Extra Life and we're both playing an Xbox One, he has the PS4. It's like, what?
That'd be pretty funny.
That would be funny and kind of sad at the same time. But anyway, that's pretty much all I've been playing.
All right. Well, very cool. Well, Jesse?
Yo, one of these things we should talk about together.
Yeah, I figured we'll say that.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I'll do my stuff, and then I'll throw it into mine. Is that
Sounds
fine?
good.
Okay.
Last week I talked about Severed for the Wii U.
Yeah.
I think I beat it like 2 days later.
Oh, wow. Is that
I
how,
beat it in 3 to 4 sittings.
how long do you think it is?
It says average like 6.5. It took me 5.5.
Okay.
Well, that's
And
not
I got
bad.
I upgraded everything in that game.
Oh, so you did a lot of side stuff, probably?
Yeah, and it didn't feel like I was though. It was like just part of where I was at the time in the
Okay.
game. Man, this is definitely one of my favorite games of the year so far. I don't know if I talked last week I talked about like the art style how it reminds me of like Guacamelee.
Yep.
There's some stuff in this game that looks so awesome. The end boss, oh, it is so cool looking. It feels like I'm in like some crazy cartoon. It's like unique too at the same time. It's
Yeah.
really really awesome. Hopefully you get there. If you-
Yeah, I haven't
playing
gone
it.
back to it, but I plan on it. Just a lot of stuff has come up
Yeah.
since then. So
I never. I don't know if I had any complaints last week, but I don't have any complaints for this game. Like it is like, if you have, obviously you said it came out in Vita and stuff.
Yeah.
To me, it'd be weird playing it with your finger instead of a stylus. But like, obviously you can play it on there. It was on there. So like, if you have any system you can get this game on, get this game.
yeah,
Check it out. Like it's like probably the best 15 or 13.50 whatever I paid for it.
$12.50.
That I've played for all or paid for all year. Like
Yeah.
$3.50.
$3.50. Loch Ness Monster.
Goddamn Loch Ness Monster.
Give my $3.50 Loch Ness Monster.
God, son of a bitch. Sorry.
Took a chocolate num-nums and oatmeal. About that time I realized that this Girl Scout was about 6 stories tall. I'm like, goddamn Loch Ness Monster. We work for our money in this house. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, that's pretty much what the game's like.
Is the Loch Ness Monster is that the final boss?
No.
Oh, dang it.
Does it give you Girl Scout cookies? You gotta
about
slice
three-
its tail.
At the end it kills you, it takes $3.50.
Yes, he does. Yes, he doesn't. I don't want to spoil anything for you. Yes, he does.
Ah, shit.
No. So this game, I didn't really feel this part of it until like towards the end. This game has one of the deepest stories in it, without telling you much of anything. And there's something in it. I'm not going to give it away. There's one little moment with this character. You don't know what this character is, but you see it from time to time. And there's something that happens with it. It's like, it hits you like, oh,
no,
this game all makes sense to me
I think I
now.
already know what you're talking about.
And it's cool. And then like at the end, the name of the game, Severed, is just like, whoo, like it's like, oh man, what a perfect name for this game. And it's to me, it's a 10 out of 10 because there's nothing I can complain about. In the context of this game has one of the greatest stories I've played this year. Fantastic.
Nice.
It's like beautifully crafted without even. It's like it just kind of shows you little things. Like it's up to you. It's like a good book, you know. It's like it's not too much to read. Like there's hardly any text to read, you know. And it's just damn. It's like, and there's this weird character besides the other weird character I mentioned. It's like I was gonna say it's like a crow, and it's just interesting how its relationship unfolds.
Yeah.
I will say that without spoiling too much. It was just a to me just a great game. I'm so glad I picked it up. Thank you, Tyler, because I didn't know about this game.
Yeah.
And you told me like,
Well,
I've been waiting for this game for a while now. I'm so glad I picked this game up. But I can't give it more praise. Like I actually love this game. The other game I played on the other end of the spectrum is Emily wants to play.
I knew
And
that. I didn't want to be negative about it when you were talking about you bought it last week. So.
oh no, it's I don't even care if you did. I'm not offended by that stuff. But like this game, it's fun. It's kind of creepy. It's like it's actually kind of like mysterious because that's what I like about it though. Is like you start off like you're a pizza delivery guy, and this house is like, oh, we ordered this pizza, and you show up to the house. So you walk in the front door and you can't leave the front door. Now it's locked for some reason. And it's like, hello? Like there's like one little scene where like someone's like, hello, is anyone here? Your pizza has come. And then like you wander around the house aimlessly, turning lights on and off, and like you hear this like creepy laugh, and this little girl is like trying to follow you. So what I gather from this is like I haven't played Five Nights at Freddy's. Mm-hmm. It's like that game, but like spread out. There's like a clock the game's based off. So like if you make it through like the first hour, it's like you completed a challenge. You figured out like this weird creepy thing in the game. And each hour, like there's like that thing you still remember, like you figured out plus another one. See, so it's really stupid. Like you got to figure out a way. Like all these little creepy people characters, they all have like a different like quirk about them, like which makes them not attack you. The only things you can do in this game is like run. To me, it looks like graphically and like style-wise, it looks like Going Home.
Gone Home.
Gone Home. Thank you. Yep. It looks just like that.
Well, it's made in the Unity engine, which I think Gone Home was made in as well.
Yeah, which you can make any game look like anything in like a engine.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it definitely looks like that though. Like it totally is that style. Which, yeah, it could be because of the Unity engine. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you know, it was interesting. I got it for like $1. No, wait, $5. It was on sale. And like I like
That's on sale price?
Yeah, it's
Holy
usually
shit.
like I think anyways. I think it's like $8 usually.
That's too much.
And it's like I like this game. It's definitely a game like it's made for like recording it and like talking through it like Twitch. Yeah. Like I actually thought about doing that with it, like the first game I've ever done that. Like actually having a voice with it because it's like kind of it's ridiculous and like kind of creepy. Not really. It's more like funny creepy to me.
Like bad.
I think it'd be great to have like friends at your house, or your friends watching you while you play this game. You know, hanging out, eating pizza, whatever, having a beer. I think it'd just be a fun time. But the game's not good, you know. It's just fun. Like you can have a lot of fun with it. So, but yeah. Besides the other thing we both did, that's all I've done this week. And
okay,
it's $5. So like, if you want to check it out. I think it's worth checking out, but it's not a great game.
Maybe watch the trailer on it first.
Yeah, or actually, yeah, or watch people stream it because like it's actually that's what the game is.
Yeah,
like that's what it is. Yeah. Okay, pretty simple.
Real quick. Mm-hmm. Did any of you guys buy Jazz Punk?
Mm-mm. I thought about it though. I mean, I thought about the game. I didn't go to like the page. I'm probably gonna buy it though eventually this year. There's 2 games I want to play Jazz Punk now, and I've always wanted to finish. And actually buy Firewatch. That's one game. I was kind of waiting. I thought it was going to be a free PS Plus game like a couple months ago because it was summertime, but it never was. So I'll probably just end up buying it.
You could get it on sale a couple weeks ago for like it was like $5 off or something. So
damn it!
Still worth it.
Yeah, it's great. I want to check it out.
But if you guys don't remember from last week, buy Jazz Punk, please.
Jazz Punk.
Anyways, moving on. So this week. Play a little bit more of. I'll mention real quick. I talked about last couple weeks how I had pre-ordered Mafia 3.
Yeah.
Today is the 7th. That's the day Mafia 3 has come out. I have not picked it up. You guys already know. My co-hosts already know. Gears of War 4 has a deal going on. When you buy it at GameStop, or you buy Gears of War 4 at GameStop, you get $20 off a Xbox One game. You don't get the coupon to the 18th, so you got to wait a week after, which kind of sucks. So I'm going to use that coupon. I switched my pre-order from Mafia 3 to Watch Dogs 2 because the coupon expires on the 12th, and Watch Dogs comes out on the 15th of November.
Oh, nice.
So that was my original plan, so it expires before. So I'm just going to wait a week, get $20 off Mafia 3. I have the money now. I'm probably not going to have the money in November, so I'll just buy it because I have the money now, and I'll just save my pre-order money for Watch Dogs 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't have that yet. so I'll probably won't be talking about that for a couple weeks. But I'm still super excited about that game. Quite frankly, I just don't have. I won't have enough time. With Gears coming out on Tuesday, and I got a bunch of games to play right now, and I got to work this weekend. I got a lot of long hours this week at work. I ain't got the fucking time to put a decent amount of time into that with all the shit I got currently, and then coming up, and then other shit. So I'm just gonna wait. There's no reason to have build up all that shit in a short amount of time. But anyways, I got a couple games I've been playing. I'll start with BioShock Infinite. Keep playing that.
Be right back.
Oh yeah, okay. I told you to go pee for the show.
Sorry.
You didn't listen to me.
Oh god, it's coming.
But no, Justin, you all right there, man?
Yeah, I was making sure everything's cool with the computer.
All right, yeah. Justin just tripped over his back.
Sorry.
He's not dead, I don't think. He's twitching in the ground.
Oh my god, there's piss everywhere.
It's my piss. It's weird. So I'm playing that. It took me. I started playing it. It took me a few hours. Like the first few hours, I'm like, oh man, maybe this game isn't as good as I remember it being. But I have definitely as I got a little bit farther into it, I've definitely got hooked on this game. And yeah, I remember why I love this game all over again. Just with I thought, like I said, I mentioned last week, the gameplay is a lot better. So that helps. Where I thought BioShock's still a great game, but the story is really what makes that game so great. But with this game, I mean, I think it's a combination of the two. The gameplay is much better. The story now is good, but still really good. And the world of Columbia is still really cool. But like I said last week, Rapture is much better. It's Infinite. Everything about the game is still really cool, but BioShock 1 is everything about that's better, except for the gameplay. But still a great game. If you guys haven't played the BioShock games, or you did and you just want to play them again, definitely worth picking up the BioShock collection. The other thing, I mentioned this before in the show, I pre-ordered the $100 Call of Duty Infinite Warfare thing that comes with Call of Duty 4 Remastered and the Season Pass for my sister. And if you pre-order the game and you paid it off completely, you can't just put $5 down. You have to pay the whole $100. You got the code for Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare 30 days early. So I went up to GameStop on Monday, and we'll explain. Justin and I will talk about here a couple minutes why we were at GameStop on Monday. But I took my sister up there too, and we got a code for Call of Duty 4 Remastered from GameStop, and I put it in, got it downloaded earlier. I got downloaded for it early. Well, on Tuesday, so we were able to start playing it on Wednesday, but on Tuesday, I got an email from GameStop with a code for Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. So my sister got a code, and then I got a code on top of that. So I've got the game for free too.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's pretty awesome. I'm not complaining about that. So I'm playing through that. I've only played the first 3 or 4 levels of it, or maybe an hour, maybe a little bit more. Still a good game. Definitely there's that fatigue of the modern shooters and stuff, but it kind of it brought me back to 2007 when it first came out, and just what that did for that genre in particular, where taking it out, everybody was sick of World War II by 04, 05. There was
except for me.
Yeah, but as far as people in 360 PS3 though, it was there was a World War II game seemed every month.
Yeah,
and it was just everybody was doing World War II. It was the easy money thing. It was it was the shovelware before the Wii was around. It was that was the World War II shooters, was that shovelware.
My favorite one was on PS2, Frontline, Medal of Honor.
That was good. I always liked the Call of Duty. It was my favorite. And World War were my 2 favorite World War II games. But just kind of what it did bring it to the modern era, and just also the online play with kind of adding the RPG elements to it. It just brought me back that time, and also BioShock and Call of Duty 4 came out around within a couple months of each other, and
wow,
what
interesting perspective.
Yeah, it's just those are the first 2 games to me that showed off the power of that generation. I thought holy shit! The first level, when you're on the ship and it starts tilting sideways and sinking, and the water's bursting in, and you actually felt the first time it starts turning sideways, and you feel you're turning it's you feel you're going with it, almost like a VR kind of thing. You know, obviously years before VR is a thing. It was just it just brought me back when I'm playing the game. I'm just thinking about my time playing through that game the first time in 2007. But it's still holds up as far as the game goes. It's not as great as it once was, just because there's been 1,000 of those games since then. But still, like I said, it's fun going through it from a nostalgia standpoint. Of just like thinking about that time. I'm gonna keep playing it, but yeah, I'm really enjoying that.
Cool.
Just
Yeah.
playing through it and then like thinking about my time playing through it the first time. It's just kind of a cool perspective.
I've never played through it.
I was gonna say I'd recommend it,
I always
but
wanted
you
to.
have to pay $80 to play the game.
Yeah, I just want that one. I don't even want the new one.
I imagine they'll probably release $20,
Yeah.
$30 down the line.
I'm totally cool with getting that. But...
Yeah. But the other thing, the reason Justin and I were both at GameStop on Monday, totally spontaneous kind of thing.
Yeah.
I was on Facebook, and I was just scrolling through, and I saw a thing, Resident Evil, an ad for Resident Evil on my Facebook page.
We were interestingly enough talking about it a couple days before. Like, I wonder if anyone's gonna be like showing that anywhere. Like, if
Yeah.
they can go like to a demo or something. I'd totally go.
Yeah.
Then he's like, dude. So yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no, it's alright. I saw a thing, like, play Resident Evil at GameStop Southdale, which is our local GameStop here in Des Moines.
Uh-huh.
And, like, it's like, play Resident Evil 7 VR today only at GameStop. I'm like, what? So I click on the link, and it's like, they're doing this, like, tour.
Traveling tour.
Yeah.
Circus.
It's like one day only for a few hours. And it just so happened, like, it was like 4 to 8, and it's like 4:30. I'm like, I saw that. I'm like, I fucking called Justin. I'm on the phone. I called Justin. I'm putting pants on, getting dressed and
I'm
shit.
feeding the baby.
Yeah, I'm just like, dude, they got Resident Evil 7 VR at GameStop right now today only. He's like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, no. He's like, and it's like, you were like home with Nora by yourself, so you couldn't go. I'm like, well, fuck. So I said, I hung up the phone. I'm like, should I go still?
You gotta go.
Yeah,
you
so I'm
have
like,
to go.
fuck it, I gotta go. And then I'm in line. I get there and it's like it's actually in the parking lot. I thought it was inside. It's in the parking lot.
Yeah.
They have like a trailer, I guess.
That was a surprise to me too. I was like, cool.
Yeah, and then they had like Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6 hooked up. You can play the
All
mercenary mode.
PS4s.
Yep. They're giving out some posters and some pins and stuff like that. Did you get the pin?
I didn't get anything. I raised my hand. I almost got a trivia question right. I
Oh,
almost got a poster, but like one dude was like a millisecond
Yeah.
quicker. I was like, I pointed at him like he was faster.
Yeah.
Then he asked that guy, and he got the same.
They did a couple of those while I was waiting.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah. But they were doing like a little contest. You earn X amount of points on the Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6 mercenary mode. You get a poster. You get to take a picture with one of the people there on like on the side of the trailer. They have a big Resident Evil 7 thing. But anyways, so they had one of the demos for Resident Evil 7 VR there. So
4 different ones.
there was 4 different ones?
4 separate demos.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay, that's cool.
yeah.
I thought it was just the same one, but 4 different things set up.
No. I
Okay.
played a whole different one than you.
Oh, I didn't know this. Okay.
And it was, yeah.
So I played one. I got there a good time. Like I only had to wait like a half an hour.
Yeah.
You kind of showed up.
I waited an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh shit. Okay.
It
Yeah.
wasn't bad. I was so excited.
Yeah. It kind of flew by
It would
for
have been
me.
cooler to have someone in line, but it was like,
Yeah.
whatever.
I think you
Well,
got.
play this game.
Yeah. You got Justin. I think got in
Wasting
line.
my life in line,
Yeah.
but it was worth it.
Yeah. My demo was fairly short. It felt short anyway. I think it was like maybe 10 minutes. So I played the one. It was just where I think it's the latest demo that came out. I didn't play the updated demo they released.
Twilight.
Yeah, the
version?
Twilight one. But it's just like you're just walking through you're like being chased by like this like crazy lady with like a lantern, and
Oh, you did that one?
yeah.
Oh,
Is that what you did too?
yeah.
So maybe it's just the same one then. Are you sure?
I've never had a demo like that though on my console.
Oh, wasn't I? Because I don't know what Twilight one was.
It's the
But-
same thing as the other
But
one.
at
where
the
you're in
end,
the house.
it's like at the end, it's like you're at the dinner table.
yeah.
That's when That's a.
Oh, maybe it's
VR.
maybe it's just 4 separate VR things, one demo.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
You said it's the same one we've been playing though.
No, I just didn't know if it was the. I wasn't sure if it was
Oh.
the latest demo that's on PS4.
Oh, I got you. Okay,
Um,
you thought the update maybe was that?
Yeah, I didn't
No,
know.
I wish.
Okay. So, anyways, basically you're just being chased, and you had to do like this whole calibration thing first, where like you put the headset on, and like walk into like these red circles.
Yep.
And you got to turn your head and face that way, and use the left analog stick to walk into the red circle. Basic calibration.
You can use
kind
the
of
right
stuff.
stick too to go.
Yeah,
to
it was.
turn.
I was having that was my biggest issue was the right stick, using the right stick, but also like turning Like I was like doing both sometimes, and I was like, it's just fucking with it.
No, I can see how that could happen. Luckily, like for some reason, nothing happened with me like that. But I could definitely see how that could happen now that I think about it.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of cool though. I overall, I thought one of the coolest things I thought, and like I knew it was a thing, but actually doing it was really cool. Where like the guy was like I was hiding behind a box, and it's like, hey, you can tilt your head to the left and peek around the corner. And I'm like, oh really? Like even though I knew it, I wasn't doing it. I wasn't doing it. Like I don't know. For some reason, I just wasn't doing it. I think I was just so engrossed in what was going on, and I did it. I'm like, this is pretty cool. And then like you're walking down the hallway and you're looking left and right, with like you're physically looking left and right, not using the analog stick. Like that was really really cool. What about you? So you played the same one, right?
Yeah, I did. I did not know that. That's cool though. You played the same one.
So I'm kind of curious from your perspective.
Oh my gosh, man! I'm gonna blow my load here quick. I was gonna try to talk about it and say what I think about it, but oh man, I'm just gonna go right into the game here. Holy crap! Like when I got in there and they put that on me and the guy's talking to me, I was just like, wow! Like I don't know, just like you said, going through the circles. Mm-hmm. I was kind of like, okay, at that point.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, because I'm actually putting it on. Yeah. So I was like, wow. Then I actually see, like, I'm in the house or whatever the heck it is that you start at, and you see like the flame and the glow across things, and it's nothing that I've ever experienced before. It's weird. It's almost like the 3DS, because like it's actually like it's not just like you're in. It's weird. It's like obviously it's because like virtual reality. It's like 3-dimensional. That's right. But it feels like stuff actually pops out at you too. Like I was like, I did not expect that. I was expecting like flat surfaces like our normal 3D games, like where it's kind of like you can go around them, but it feels like it's still pretty flat. Yeah. This is like everything has this like pop out effect to you. Like you were saying, you walk forward and turn to the left, and it's like, whoo! There is a hole right here, and I feel that hole. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like, oh, if I walk over that hole, I'm going to fall in there. Like it's almost like I'm going to stay over here to the right. Yeah. And go, and I start moving around, go through a door, and that lady's come after me. I died 3 times. Oh really? Yeah.
They kept telling me what to do the entire time, which kind of sucked.
They didn't tell me until after I died. Right. And one time I was stuck for like 5 minutes, and like the guy wasn't around. He's like,
was it the spider thing?
The spider thing. He's like, go push the button on the spider thing. My only complaint with this, and like I just want to stay on this for one moment because it's like nothing with the experience that I had is like if I wasn't told sometimes what to do, like it doesn't really make sense gameplay wise. Like stand between this crate and the wall. That's more of like the game design though, like not really like the VR tech. Like just like, and even like with that, like I've been talking. If you've been listening, I'm very unimpressed with like what Resident Evil 7 maybe is going to be. Especially like I love Outlast. It's like it reminds me of like an Outlast like knockoff though with like a brand that I really love. And it's like I watched a new trailer, and I was like, okay, that was whatever. Yeah. This basically was like that trailer, but you play through it, and I haven't stopped thinking about VR since I played that. I walked out there with my eyes wide open, telling the guy, I was like, thank you so much for letting me play this. Yeah. It is the coolest gaming experience I've experienced since. My excitement for it is like when I had the Wii. Before the Wii came out, I was reading about it. My excitement is like that, like how it changed things. But I feel like it's the most detrimental change to gaming since like the 3D era. Like where it's like, holy shit, I can go in every direction. Like this to me is just like when I was leaving, I kind of felt depressed because I was like, I don't know if I can play any other game now. I honestly felt that way. I didn't get sick. I just felt like I just want to be hooked up to that, and I want to play this game. And this game doesn't come out when that launches.
Yeah, that's January 24th.
And I honestly don't know what's going on in my head. I can't stop thinking about it. I'm like overly impressed with it. Just just it's so fucking new. I'm so sick of the same shit all the time. Like, and I say that like because I love lots of games, but it's like a lot of new games are coming out this year. It's like, okay, like to me, it's just like not that like I don't think they're gonna be good, but just like it's not the new experience that like I'm looking for. It's not like making me feel things that like are like unknown and like, whoa, this is weird. It's the same tried and true thing we've been doing for a long time. And to me, it's like that little 15-minute, 20-minute demo sold me on PSVR. It sold me. I already had on a list at GameStop for the extras that are coming in. I can't even really afford this right now, but I want it so bad. I just want it. It's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I feel like I could never play Resident Evil 7 without playing it in VR. What would be the point? I thought about the demo that's on the PS4 right now. I was like, no, I don't even want to touch that thing ever again. I don't know. It's just me. Like, maybe it's not just me, but like it's just, oh man, I can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah,
it's nuts.
I thought it was a really cool thing. There's things we played the Oculus Rift a couple years ago.
Yeah.
There's things I liked more about the Oculus Rift.
And I had a different experience because I
played
played the
like
old one and I thought it sucked.
Yeah.
It was kind of neat, but I thought it sucked.
Mine, you had a game. I had like I just walked around a house.
Yeah.
But like there was nothing to do. It was just walking around the house. And there's things I thought were more impressive about that.
Really?
But I wish I could play a game like kind of like, I wish I could do the Resident Evil 7 demo with the Oculus Rift. Just I thought it looked nicer. I felt more immersed in that with the Oculus Rift than I did. Just like when I walked up to like in Oculus Rift, I walked up to a cliff. I'm like in this villa in Italy, and there's like this beautiful like the ocean's right there, and you just walk up the cliff, and you could almost like in your mind tricks you, and you can almost feel the wind on this cliff, and you can almost like smell the water. It was like this weird like trick my mind, even though you know it's fake. Like my mind tricked me, and like I felt like I was there.
That happened to me in this game.
Oh, I never got that with this.
I totally got that.
But I mean, I got the 3D part where like when you're at the dinner table, and
I thought the graphics actually look really good. Like there's like a weird like cross etching effect to all the graphics.
Yeah,
but it actually is like really detailed. Like when the guy that has a knife,
he puts
it to
the dinner's part. Yeah,
I literally was like,
I did the same thing. I
actually said it out loud. I said, "Oh shit!" The guy's like, he starts laughing. And I look to my left, and there is a dead woman.
Yep.
I did not notice the whole time, sitting on a chair with its like sunken in eyes, looking at me. I was like, "Oh my god!" Like I don't know. I'm fucking like infatuated with this fucking piece of tech in the games that may be coming out to it, especially Resident Evil 7.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh my god! And I heard there's a game for it right now called like Ocean Descent, where like it's a great white shark tank, like you're in a cage. That's been one of my dreams ever since I can remember, going into a shark cage. And if I can experience a little bit of that without ever maybe doing that in my actual life, I think I will just be content. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's like I don't know what to think, man. It's just so awesome to me.
Yeah,
I was impressed.
I would say it was I came away from it more higher. What's the word I'm looking for here? I was, I guess, more impressed, or I thought more of it. I came out more positive on the idea of PlayStation VR than when I came going in. Like I was always interested in it, and I've said for a long time now. I was like, I think this could be a really cool thing, but definitely. I feel like the consumerism of it can destroy it before it becomes a thing. Just oversaturation of headsets.
That and there's problems. I talk about my brother and everyone knows about. It's like it's not cheap.
No.
And if you don't have a PS4, you're paying $800 to get this, and that's not even going to do it. You got to get a PS4 camera. You got to pay at least $500 at least.
You basically need the $500 bundle. A good chunk
of if you have a PS4 already.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not cheap.
It's more than the console. So it's yeah. It was funny. Last week after we recorded, we were talking about the VR stuff, and I was like, I'm interested in it. I was like, if I would, we were there, like you said, we would like want to check out a demo somewhere. And I would like to check out more stuff, like more like the stuff that's built for VR. Because I don't know how much Resident Evil 7 is built for VR and how much.
I feel like it completely was, because to me personally, the Resident Evil 7 demo we got didn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
And this, like, the littlest thing was like, whoa, I feel that this game's made for this.
Yeah,
I feel like it's made for VR from the ground up.
Yeah,
which could be bad for people that don't.
It could be
VR.
the demo. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna disagree. I don't know, but I'd like to see like the job simulator. I want to like the Until Dawn.
I want to do Until Dawn. I want to do Batman, and I want to do the PS Worlds.
Yeah, I would like to.
Nothing else I'm really interested right now.
That's the problem though with this stuff right now with me is like, and that's why I don't like. I'm not gonna. If I had the money right now, the spare income, I would maybe impulse buy it. I get, but obviously I don't have $500 laying around.
I know. I hear you.
But like, I would like to see where this is in 6 months because if it's just tech demos in 6 months still, and these games aren't cheap. They're coming out $40-$50. Job Simulator is like $50, and it's a bunch of mini games kind of thing. But at the same time,
a couple are $20, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Until Dawn.
It's been a problem. Like people talking about the Vive and Oculus Rift, the pricing structure is like all the games are pretty expensive, and it's the first one, so they can charge more, and also it's very expensive to make. It's expensive to make games for.
Yeah.
So you kind of and there's not very many out there for people to buy, or very many headsets out there. So, but I understand where you're coming from. Like like you're not interested in a lot of stuff. I'm looking at the VR thing as this could be a good complement right now, anyways, to what we're doing right now. Because I understand, like I said, where you come from with like the same. I still love the games we get nowadays. I do too. I look.
Nothing come out this year has really got me like, oh my god, I gotta play that game.
Yeah, there's a few for me this year. And even though like Gears of War 4, it's the fifth Gears of War technically. I still love those games. Like Mafia 3.
That's fine.
Stuff like that. Like Gabe's looking forward to Pokemon, things like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I feel like this could be a really cool compliment, and I feel like, but to me, I don't know if I want to play this, if I could physically play this thing for more than an hour or two. And like I came away from it the 15-20 minutes. I kind of felt like almost lightheaded for a little bit, and I felt kind of off.
Okay, that's why you're saying that. Because like me, I couldn't judge that because I didn't feel any sickness or anything.
It was like I was driving.
It's like, oh man, I can't stop thinking about that.
Yeah, I was driving home when I was just like I don't know if I feel like almost like a tiny buzz kind of feeling when like you've had a couple beers and you're driving home kind of thing.
Oh,
like you're okay to drive, but you're like you could feel like you're a little more you're paying more attention than normal when you're driving, kind of thing. So I mean, I'm not like 100% sold on it. I'm not like 100% put off by it, but I am definitely closer to the 100% than I was before.
I think the compliment thing is actually what I would want, because not every game should be a VR game.
Yeah, but
like I don't mean that I'm never gonna play like I just got Paper Mario. I'm gonna play that game.
Yeah,
Zelda's coming out next year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play that game. Like I'm just saying though, like it kind of like it kind of made me slightly like I don't know, like such a weird, like a crazy new feeling of like a high I haven't felt in a long time playing a video game. Where it's like almost like you just like stored some cocaine or something, and it's just like, holy shit! Like, what is happening now? Like it totally fucked with my what I think of video gaming. It totally kind of flipped it on its head for me, at least. Yeah. This is my experience with it, and I'm like, I don't know. I wish it was cheaper. I wish there was more games and kind of like the tech demo-y games coming out. I wish Resident Evil 7 launched with it. Yeah. Be much more.
That's kind of like my thing though with being a compliment thing is like $500 is a lot for being a potential compliment to gaming.
I know, totally.
Like maybe
especially with like how long is the PS4 going to be around?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine if this is gotta be like there's gotta be some compatibility with the new stuff after the Neo or the Pro, whatever. But let's
you guys need, whoever's listening, check this out if you can. Yeah, just check it out for yourself. See what it does.
Yeah, if you got an opportunity, check it out.
It might not do this to you. This did to me. It fucked with my head. Yeah, in a good way.
Let's go ahead and move on, though. We do have a couple topics to talk about this week. First things first. This is more of a almost personal thing for me. DanganRonpa 1 and 2. If you've been listening to us since the beginning, Jack played the first two on PS Vita. And I just listened to him talk about the game. Made me super excited. I've been saying for like 2 years now, they got to bring this to PS4. It's finally fucking happening.
It's fantastic.
early 2017, Danganronpa 1 and 2 are coming to PS4 in a dual pack. So I am extremely excited about that stuff. I've watched tons of videos over the last couple years on it, listened to people talk about it. Jack fucking talking about that was like, I never heard about the game until Jack talked about it. And like, him talking about it, I'm like, this sounds fucking crazy. It's a teddy bear that murders people.
Oh,
I'm in.
I remember hearing him talking about that.
I want to know more about this game.
Old Monokuma. Yep.
So,
it's always so funny hearing his theme. Like, it's just so random. Like, in the first Danganronpa, all of a sudden you see him pop up. It's like, da 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 ba da do. It's like, it's just so out of nowhere and stuff. It's crazy, dude. The whole like battle royale type of scene and stuff with like high school students and like court trials are so insane, and it's basically like an action like sort of anime mixed in with say like Phoenix Wright style court cases, which is awesome. It's awesome, dude.
Yeah. So I can't wait for that. I am pumped. It's gonna be great.
I want to hear what you think about it when you play it.
Oh. Hopefully good things. I don't want to say good things because
they better be.
Last time I got excited about a game coming in the following year, didn't work out so well. Unravel.
Don't talk about that.
It's a sore subject.
Fantastic.
It's not a good game.
Fantastic.
It's a
mediocre.
mediocre.
One of the best this year.
Nope. Not even top 20.
Top 5.
Maybe top 30. No. Next up, Universal Studios bought the rights to the Gears of War, the movie rights to Gears of War. So obviously that's probably a few years out. I was thinking about this quite a bit. I would love a really good Gears of War game or movie. I think it could be really cool if it's done right with like the tongue-in-cheekness of it and just like it's serious but like goofy at the same time. And so I thought
cool.
I put a lot of time thinking about who I want to see in this movie. So I have a list just because I won't forget. Now, if I'm casting this movie, and this could really happen with Universal Studios.
Don't you do it, Tyler?
I'm gonna fucking do it.
Oh no!
Justin knows.
I know who's coming.
So Marcus Phoenix, the main character, and it makes sense with Universal Studios having a tie-in with this other big franchise, which I'm not gonna say right away because it'll spoil my casting. Marcus Phoenix will be played by.
I'm grabbing a beer.
Vin Diesel.
Oh,
Justin, go grab a beer.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Baird, who no one gives a shit about, should be played by another actor that no one gives a shit about, Sean William Scott from American Pie fame and also Rundown fame, who also starred with another person that should be in this movie.
No, you fucker.
Dom, I think, or Coltrane, either or. He would be both. He'd be great for both. The fucking Rock.
God damn it.
That should happen.
Fucking ruining Jumanji every day.
Yep. Oh, it's good. But here's my thing: if The Rock plays Dom, then Coltrane should be played by Jamie Foxx, which I think would be awesome. But if The
I
Rock,
haven't seen Jamie Foxx in a movie for a while.
he's in a lot of shit. It's directed DVD.
Last movie I liked with him was
Coltrane, baby.
Well, by since I like it. But if The Rock plays Marcus Phoenix and Vin Diesel's cut out altogether, Baird should be with Sean William Scott because no, fuck Baird. But if The Rock plays Marcus Phoenix, then Dom should be played by Mario Lopez from Saved by the Bell fame.
What about Christina Lopez?
God, you really thought about this long, didn't you? Oh my god.
So
Jennifer.
if this happens, I'm gonna be so happy because Universal Studios also makes the Fast and Furious movies, so it's an easy tie-in. They've already got ties together. Fucking make it happen.
What
Universal
happened with
Studios.
the last video game movie The Rock was in?
That wasn't his fault.
I didn't
Doom?
say it was.
Doom. That was a shit.
It was a Scorpion. That wasn't his fault.
Scorpion King was not that was not his fault
The
either.
Pacifier. That wasn't his fault. He wasn't even in that movie probably.
Actually, that was Vin Diesel.
I was being a douche, but yeah. God damn it, Tyler.
It's a shitty Disney movie. It's nobody's fault.
Fuck off.
The game plan's a good movie. Okay, shut up.
I did not like that movie at all.
I'll argue.
Okay that you liked it.
I might argue a little bit with the Tooth Fairy.
Sucked.
Tooth Fairy is is an okay movie to watch.
Billy
once.
Branchcomb's favorite movie of 2012.
Yes, we bought off Craigslist a dresser, or not a dresser, but like a table that had like a drawer in it. We got for like $20.
Tooth Fairy was just in there.
Yes.
That means you need to burn it.
There's a DVD copy of Tooth Fairy in there.
Angry Leprechaun.
I had seen it, and
Gotta get rid of it.
then I watched the movie, and it was okay.
No. No.
People don't know.
I can't judge.
I am biased towards The Rock, so I pretty much I want to.
Ever since he saw him in The Mummy 2, he cannot get his image out of his head.
We can start there. I would go earlier. WWE Raw. But yeah, really, if you put The Rock in anything, I'd be great. I think he should play Pennywise the Clown in the new It movie.
Oh, wrong.
I want him to play in every movie that Justin loves. The new Goonies movie, he should play Chunk.
Dude,
no,
what?
scratch that.
Sloth? Don't
Sloth.
even fuck with me.
He could play Sloth.
Yeah, you could play a good sloth without any makeup.
What the fuck did you just say with the Rock? Come here, I'm gonna slap you right in the face.
Oh wait, my baby picture? What? That was me, sloth.
Anyways, I would like
means.
to actually see the Goonies movie made with The Rock playing every part.
That would actually be pretty cool.
one-man
I'd actually
show.
watch that, I think.
The one-man show.
It's like I'd hate it so much, I'd love it.
Anyways, buy Jazz Punk and watch movies with The Rock in it.
God.
Those are my things for this week. Also, hashtag fuck Nintendo. Yeah,
Oh my god.
that's not going away for a while.
I don't know why.
Won't say announce the NX, and maybe even after the NX comes out.
Yeah, you'd probably be more angry when they do.
Depends. But next up, hashtag fuck Nintendo. Beyond Good and Evil 2 is officially announced again.
Biggest news to me. It's because a new announcement of a game.
No, the new screenshot for Jumanji with The Rock and Kevin Hart is the biggest news of the week.
Oh my god.
But go ahead.
Is Kevin Hart in that movie?
Yes,
Oh my god.
that's the one downside. But you get
Is
The
he
Rock.
the cop?
I don't know, dude. It's a sequel.
It's...
The Rock's in it. Who cares? It's gonna be good.
I don't know what's happening. No, nothing against Kevin Hart. I've never really watched anything with him. I'm just curious.
He's alright. Not really. He sucks.
What? I think it's cool. It's I guess someone said, like, I was watching something. This game wasn't really announced now. Like, they said it was announced a long time ago.
There was
it's kind of a reconfirming that it's happening.
Yeah, like
Or maybe like it kind of went into
E3,
it
like
stopped happening.
2009. They had like a teaser trailer for it.
Oh,
Beyond Good and Evil 2, and they just never talked about it since.
Oh, so it probably got picked up by somebody.
Well, it's still Ubisoft.
Probably got funded by somebody.
Well, there was a rumor a couple years ago. Nintendo was funding it as an NX launch title.
A couple of years ago.
Yeah, it's a couple years ago.
You think it's them?
Yeah, because we talked about it on the show a couple years ago.
Okay. Do you think it's them though?
No.
You don't think it's them?
No.
That's just a rumor.
I think it's just been in development for a while. And
Okay. It's not going to be NX exclusive, you don't think?
yeah, I think it'll probably be the next game, maybe.
Okay.
I doubt.
Not exclusive?
No.
Okay. Not like a Bayonetta 2.
No.
Okay.
Different cases with Sega and Ubisoft.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
If you thought.
It'd be a weird one. I think at this point in time, Bayonetta is a much popular name than Beyond Good and Evil is. But I think Beyond Good and Evil could potentially be a bigger system seller at the same time than Bayonetta. Just because people have been waiting so much longer for Beyond Good and Evil. What about you, Gables? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Me too.
Listeners are really confused right now. They're probably thinking, like, what the fuck is he saying?
He had to go to the bathroom.
Gables must have left.
He'll be back shortly.
Well, hopefully he'll be back shortly.
Elevator music?
I'm not editing that in.
Okay.
You can edit it in if you like. I'm not. Moving on, I guess? I don't know. Okay. So, since it's October,
Yes.
we figured a fun thing to do would talk about some Halloween-y kind of shit going on, you know? Halloween-y, that's a funny word.
It is.
I like the Halloween-y.
Halloweeny.
Frank and Halloweenies. So we're gonna every week we're gonna discuss something about like horror movies, video games, novels, what the fuck ever. So this week we're gonna start off with like our favorite horror genre, as far as like not so much like what's your favorite like creature, setting, things like that. What's something that you see like a trailer for something, or you hear about something that intrigues
The
you
kind of
more?
horror that grabs you?
Yes.
Okay. You want to go first? Do you have one?
I have an idea for one. Yes.
Go ahead.
No, I don't know how much of a genre it is, but
yeah.
there's I got two actually.
Okay.
One is kind of the claustrophobic kind of feel like Alien, Event Horizon, and The Thing are like my three favorite horror movies.
Sci-fi horror.
Yes,
Awesome.
sci-fi horror. That's another one. Sci-fi to it. I love those.
I do too. I have to be there with you too, man.
And also practical effects.
Yeah.
I love. That's one of my favorite things about The Thing.
Someone actually did that.
Yeah, people made that. That's
People
why
made the other things too, but it's like different.
that was the worst thing about the Thing sequel, the prequel they made a couple years ago. The CG is
I didn't
fucking.
know they even made a prequel.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. It's shot. It sucks. It's shitty.
Damn it.
It deals with the Russian people, the Russians that they find at the beginning. It explains their story. I think it's Russian people they find.
Real quick to add to that, I did like the prequel to Alien, Prometheus. I like that movie.
There's one person out there.
Yeah, I actually thought that movie was great.
But
yeah.
I haven't seen it. I just know I have no interest in seeing that. But I don't like the first two Alien movies.
I only like the first one.
Like
A lot.
What's the third one called?
Alien.
Is this Alien 3?
3.
Is this Alien 3?
It has like a little 3, I think, above towards the end of the name.
Oh yeah, it's like in the E or something, isn't it? I don't fucking remember.
It's like Alien to the third power.
Oh, is that what it is?
One.
Okay.
I think.
I don't remember anymore. How many Alien movies are there? 5, if you include the Predator ones?
5. Dude, the third one is bad. I think for like out there at the prison and stuff.
I don't remember much about that one. And don't they kill off Ripley in that one? Or she died in the second one?
I think she.
Her daughter.
I think she survives. I think she survives the second one.
Okay.
She gets like a robot mech thing.
I don't remember.
I think it's the second.
I just remember hating it when I watched it.
1 and 2 are good.
Yeah.
1's the best. It's like Jaws.
I think The Thing is probably my favorite. Like kind of one of those kind of movies though. Event Horizon's close second. Also, I kind of like the found documentary footage stuff.
Oh, yeah, so interesting.
There's some bad ones out there.
Yeah,
I
always.
like the first couple of Paranormal Activities.
Me
the
too.
third one was pretty
hilarious.
Bad. Justin,
it was so funny.
Justin and your girlfriend.
Yes,
you thought it was hilarious in theaters.
I couldn't stop laughing the whole time.
I just
was
was bored out of my
comedy.
mind. Yeah. Those are kind of my go-tos. I'm actually interested. Even though I got really bad reviews, I'm still kind of intrigued by the Blair Witch Project 2 or whatever the fuck they're calling it. The new one they just made. I still want to see that.
I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Yeah,
been a long time. That's the first one.
We have time, maybe go see it in theaters.
96 or something.
96, 97, yeah. Quick story, actually. When I saw that movie, I was
in theaters with you.
way too fucking young to see that movie. Scared the shit out of me. That movie scarred me for like months. I was literally scared to be alone for a long, even to go change my clothes, I would not close the door.
The Elephant Man for me.
Oh, really?
Oh my god.
Did you not lay down for a long time?
Oh.
Sorry. You mean Jake? That's Italian.
Yes, it is.
From like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
I barely remember. Okay, anyways. But yeah, that movie legitimately scared the shit out of me. I was scared. I did not like being alone. I had to sleep with the lights on for a long time. That movie fucked me up so bad.
I understand. Yeah.
But I guess those are some of my favorite horror genres. Like Dead Space for video game wise. That's why I think a big reason why I like Dead Space 1 and 2 so much. And I dislike 3. I don't dislike 3, but 3 is not nearly as good.
I still want to play it.
It's still a good game,
two.
but it's just not a good Dead Space game.
Mm-hmm.
The bad Dead Space game, actually.
That's unfortunate.
Did you have for your favorite horror genre?
Yeah, actually, I mentioned one earlier on accident. It's now came to me when we were talking about it. It's kind of one that maybe people don't put in the horror category, but Jaws.
Yeah.
To me, that movie has single-handedly made me scared of the ocean.
Yeah, I think for a lot of people it did.
Yeah,
especially in those days.
It's such a well-made movie, but this is that type of movie though. There's not a whole lot like it. It's kind of its own thing to me. It's an adventure movie too. It's a fun fucking adventure movie, and but it's a horror because, when I went scuba diving in Florida, and you see the first time was you see the ocean from above, and it looks just dark and creepy. Mm-hmm. It's oh man. And me, my dive partner, the first ones to jump in, Like, oh, great. Never been in the actual ocean.
You're like the penguins that jump in to make sure the seals aren't going to reach.
I've been practicing in a swimming pool for fucking 8 months now.
Yeah.
I got this shit. But, like, it's like, once I get there, it's like, ooh, this is the ocean. Okay. There's, like, sharks in here. Anything in any part of the ocean can come to anywhere in the ocean. Mm-hmm. It's not like there's, like, some segment,
anywhere
like
in the
a
world.
wall separating them. It's like, some like to live here, but no. But, yeah. Just a feeling of... It brought about me like a fear of like actually like, you know what, you're a human and you ain't got shit on a great white shark. No, they do not keep coming after you and acting like they do in that movie. But you cannot, without a weapon, of course, defend yourself in the ocean. You are the weakest link instantly. Mm-hmm. As soon as you go into the ocean, this might as well mentally let it all go, because
unless
you're done for.
You have like a cross necklace on and you're LL Cool J and you just punch him in the nose with it. Like 20 times.
Yeah, goes without saying. No, but my favorite other genre would probably be like shit. I'm missing stuff here. Okay, this could be along the realm of sci-fi too, but to me it's horror. One of the most scary movies as a child is a movie called Fire in the Sky. And it's with aliens and abduction. Like these real life accounts, based on true stories. Those things have always creeped me out. Like Fire in the Sky, actually, like that movie scarred me. Definitely. Yeah, I was so scared of aliens, like thinking about them and stuff for the longest time. Like the way people portray them, how they look. Oh God. If you haven't seen Fire in the Sky, check it out. Mm-hmm. I think it still hold up well. Because I think it portrays aliens in the most creepiest way of anything I've ever seen.
If you haven't watched this movie, I kind of want you to. Just talk to you about it afterwards. The Fourth Kind?
The Fourth Kind? I don't know why you're going to say it with the owls. Yeah. I have seen that movie. And it was kind of creepy.
Yes.
The most creepiest person in it was the lady. To me.
From Resident Evil?
Is that her? Where she looks like she's all like... She looks like she's like... I don't know.
Well, no, it's like she's like at the beginning it has the girl, the main woman from Resident Evil movies.
Oh,
she's like, these are real footage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I did enjoy that kind of movie.
I was legit.
I did enjoy
that movie. Scared me. I legit didn't want to look at my window at night for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, that was one of those weird movies where it's like you never really see anything, but like you're kind of imagining all these strange things. That lady, like the scary lady, she's like it's kind of psychotic. I think psychotic people scare me. I know it's like we're talking about movies, but like, but yeah, that's like probably my two favorite ones.
Okay. What about you, Gables? What's one of your like favorite horror genres?
This may be a surprise to you guys, but I absolutely do not like the horror genre.
Well, you think they're funny. I forgot about that.
Well, no. It's not that I don't think they're funny and stuff. It's just they just don't interest me too much at all. But you know what? It's kind of funny just you mentioning that and stuff. That was just like me during that one Extra Life thing while you and Jake were playing Outlast and stuff.
PT.
No, it's PT. Yeah, that's right. It was PT, and all of a sudden you guys are just like just freaking out. All of a sudden I'm just laughing at you. It's like, God damn it, Jack! You're not making this any better.
Sister's watching me play the game, screaming.
I can just hear that, Tyler.
Yeah.
You just hear, oh.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Does anything scare you?
Well, plenty of things do scare me and stuff like that, but as far as movies go, I just don't like watching horror films too much. For one, it's like, if I'm gonna watch something, it's gonna be something that is not gonna fucking scar me for the rest of my life. Because here's a fun fact for you and stuff. As a little kid and stuff like that, my dad would watch almost anything. Especially if my mom was at work or something like that. So, yeah, I got a chance to see some pretty horrific stuff as for a kid and stuff. And in turn to that, I never wanted to really watch horror films after those type of, like, moments and stuff. Because this is coming from someone that I grew up, like, watching things like Unsolved Mysteries and all this other stuff, like fucking sightings creepy. And all that other shit.
Unsolved mysteries.
Oh my gosh. And even though it was so much bullshit for shows like Sightings and stuff, oh man, it's just the thought that freaking aliens, for the longest of times and stuff like that, anything associated with aliens would scare the shit out of me. And I would not want to do anything, as a kid, I just did not want to peer outside. I did not want to do stuff like that. It was just bad. But if I had to think of movies that may be my favorite in some type of genre, it would have to be sort of like survival horror in terms of some ways. Because I'm remembering games like Outlast and stuff, where basically it's a survival horror game where you have to go through and survive in a mental asylum as a news reporter while trying to dodge and try to investigate the mystery of what exactly happened inside that mental asylum, and also what basically try to survive every other type of inmates while they're doing crazy shit, But yeah, you know what? Other than that, I just don't really know. I don't really know at all, dude. It's not really my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite horror movie, Tyler? If you could pick one, your favorite.
What's the movie we just saw in theaters? The sequel?
The Conjuring.
The Conjuring? Maybe probably The Thing or The Conjuring. I can't pick one between those two. For different reasons. I'd probably go with The Thing, actually.
Nice.
What about you?
It.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. But I think that will wrap up the show for the week. Jack, do you have a retro game of the week for us?
Yeah, sure. As a matter of fact, the retro game of the week will be a game that I was playing earlier on tonight, which was Tiny Toon Adventures Buster Busts Loose. It's an old licensed game by Konami back in the early 1990s, and it involves a cartoon license of Tiny Toon Adventures. So inside this game, it's a platformer. You control Buster Bunny as he goes through 5 different stages of based entirely upon the animated series. You get to fight bosses to Dizzy Devil, and you can take out a runaway train. There's even a specific section and stuff where you're actually playing a little mini football game or something, and you had to either pass or run the ball. It's just basically you going forth and try to score a touchdown as Buster Bunny.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. I had that on Game Boy or Game Boy Color.
I don't think I had that game.
But for this,
I like it.
But for this game, you for this particular level that you had to do, you basically control Buster Bunny solely, but you have Plucky, Hampton, and I think someone else on your team, and Plucky has to throw the ball and stuff to you because he's considered the quarterback. Buster Bunny's the wide receiver and the halfback and stuff. So he goes forth, and when he launches the pass and stuff, it's totally easy to go forth and try to catch the ball, because basically what you have to do is run until you encounter an X, and then once the ball lowers itself down low enough, you just jump up and catch it. Which it can be a little fun mechanic and stuff, and the only way you can actually be stopped and stuff is if one of the linemen hits you and stuff just right. But it also takes into account and stuff the football metrics and stuff of the first down, second down, third down, fourth down, that type of stuff. But the thing about the game is it also has a parody of Star Wars on it. It's the very last level, on Area 5, where you're going forth and you have to go through this entirely space-themed stage. And one of the last battles you have to face is Plucky Duck, kind of dressed up as a Darth Vader. And you have to go forth and, try to beat him, jumping on his head and stuff, while this various laser things and stuff are going everywhere. And then afterwards, it's you save, Babs Bunny, which is kind of dressed up as, Princess Leia and stuff. It's really funny and random how certain movie tropes and stuff have made its way into a licensed kids game and stuff. But in terms of difficulty, the game is fairly easy. It's really more or less to the fans who watched Tiny Toon Adventures vividly back when they were kids and stuff. As far as how it is nowadays, it's an average platformer at best, with some good moments here and there, and some really frustrating, kind of odd glitches I end up finding. I don't know if it's whether the card that I have right here, but inside the second stage, I encountered a glitch where like a part of the train was like either missing or like part of the train was just like going up and down and stuff. It was really weird.
You try a Q-tip on it. See what happens.
Yeah, I think it's probably has to be cleaned a bit. That's probably what the other SNES games need to be going through, actually. But yeah, that's the retro game of the week: Tiny Toon Adventures. Buster Busts Loose.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Can I have one little closing statement here for me?
Go ahead.
I think you're right, Tyler, about I'm probably a little too overhyped for PlayStation VR.
Okay, I was confused where we're going there. All right.
Yeah.
There was some Tiny Toon Adventures.
I was thinking about games and stuff that I love, and I was like, yeah, I'll always... There's nothing like less cool about like games that are just on your TV. It's just like such like a new experience for me. It's just kind of like I've been in awe about it, so it's like interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, just wanted to clarify that. You're right though.
You heard it here first, guys. Tyler's right.
Tyler's right.
Yeah. First time it happened in my life. I'll write this down. Top 10 move for Tyler. Right below shaking Bill Clinton's hand.
Bill.
Right below having sex for the first time.
Right above. Never mind. I have no idea.
Okay. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. If you want to hear more from us, we are on Facebook. We have a page and group. It is GenGaming Podcast on both of those. So join and like us there. On Twitter, we are at GenGaming Pod. So follow us there. On Twitch, it is at GenGaming Podcast. So join us, follow us there. I'm not sure which one it is. And on YouTube, it is Generation Gaming. So subscribe to us there. We put the podcast on there. So if you guys want to throw it on YouTube, check us out on there. Push that like button. Really appreciate that. If you're on YouTube, we're also on iTunes. Click that subscribe button on iTunes. It helps us out. And leave some reviews for us. We greatly appreciate that. It helps us up in the ratings. More people can see us. So we really appreciate that as well. But thank you guys so much for listening. I was your host. I was Tyler.
I've been Justin.
And I have been the Jack of Hearts. And until next time, everybody, GG.
Alan!
Baby.
If you did it, Justin's got his outro. That's it. He's got it.
Finally, it took how long?
60 some odd episodes.
Wow.
Harvest Moon.
Harvest Moon.
I'm okay with that.
It took a Harvest
Mr.
Moon.
Black.
I gave you
Mr. Black. That's what it should be. Mr. Black.
I was a big... I wish you would just stick with hashtag fuck Nintendo. I gave that to you last week. I handed that to
I
you.
don't want it. I disagree.
And we're
Damn
out.
it.
Nope. Bye, guys. See you next
Sons
week.
of whores.
Hashtag fuck Nintendo.
Hashtag fuck Tyler.
Oh, wow.
Hashtag fuck Justin.
Oh, okay.
Hashtag I can't say to you.
You can't say anything as Gables.
No, I can't say to you.
We love you guys.
We love Gables.
Bye, guys. Hashtag fuck Nintendo.